What is up, people? It is Ray Lopez here again. Today I will be doing, or tonight actually, it's kind of dark, I'm going to be doing a review of a brand new device. I believe this is still on pre-sale, or some people might still have it. I haven't really seen it around too much online, but this is the new Youde Technologies IGO-W7. So there you go. You can see the new Youde IGO-W7. Look at that sexy beast. Very nice. So anyways, I received this from Magbay distribution company out here in Southern California. So big thanks to Youde and to Magbay for sending this out to me. So yeah, this is the newest IGO-W on the lineup, and if you've been into vaping for a while, you know about the IGO-Ws. They have the IGO-W 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, plus plenty of other different styles. They got tanks and Genesis and all that stuff. Well, coming out with some new stuff, and this is their newest one, and I have to say, I really, really like this. This is their new dual vertical build. It's specifically meant for vertical coils. It has deep drip wells. It's got the airflow control thing. All of this I'm going to show you when we get into up close mode, which will be very, very soon. And it vapes like a train, man. Not that trains vape, just saying, vapes like a train. So anyways, let's go ahead and go into a quick up close mode. I'm going to take this build out and show you how it looks, how everything works, how it all gets put together, and then if you stick around after, I'll go ahead and do a rebuild tutorial on this and showing you exactly how you should build the coils in this, because it is a little bit different than what you're used to. Okay, so stick around for up close mode and I'll show you how this thing works. Okay, so here it is in all of its packaged glory. Youde Technologies. So right there, IGO-W7, rebuildable atomizer. Back has guessing stuff about their company here. And like all of the new Youde Technology packaging, very nicely done. Look how shiny. I cleaned that thing good. Except the juice smears over here. So again, IGO-W7. Open it up and you will see coil attached vertically, adjustable airflow, deep wells to stuff additional silica or cotton. We will use cotton. Huge vapor, excellent taste. Just pop this beauty right out, and then on the back you have your little introduction manual. Sort of shows you all the different parts, and then a quick, very tiny pictures of how to build on this. We don't need that because I'm going to show you. Alright, also comes with this little package of goodies. Comes with, looks like some looks like ribbon wire, some really probably 0.5 ribbon wire, 2 thick pieces of silica, some extra screws, some extra O-rings, which will come in handy, I'm sure, eventually. Put this back and discuss the item at hand, the IGO-W7. So, first thing you can see right off the bat, it is unlike any of their other IGO devices. Very, very well made, gorgeous piece. Having the airflow control ring in the middle, all decorated, and you can see how it lips out a little bit. You can kind of loosen this up, and you can turn it to one side, close off your air hole, or open it all the way up. It does come with 2 airflow holes. Your 510 connection, and it's all polished stainless steel. This top portion here comes right off. You just screw it off. Threads are buttery smooth. You can see inside there's no like thing to block your air hole, no drip shield or anything like that, which in my opinion is good. Scratches you see are from me. Been using this for a while now. airflow control ring comes off, and you can see their logo, Youde IGO-W7. Look how shiny, shiny, shiny. There's the, I guess, inner tube or shield. You can see here it has the one O-ring going across, which surprisingly holds this on nice and tight, enough to where you can spin it to adjust your airflow, but enough so it's not going to just slide off, which you really don't have to worry about because you can have it screwed on with this. Inside, very nicely done, well machined, perfect threading. Now let's discuss this deck. Look at this deck. This is a thing of beauty. It's held on also by two O-rings, this piece here. So what you're looking at here, if you are not used to this style of rebuildable dripping atomizer, this in the middle, raised up, is your center or positive post. And then these two little screws right here are your negatives. The reason these are down here, and this is way up here, is you will be making vertical coils. So this would be your negative, and then your positive goes through the post hole. I have a post hole through here as well, which makes it very convenient. And the bonus for me personally, which I'm really liking, are these deep drip wells. They're fairly deep. I want to say at least 2.5, possibly 3 millimeters deep. And you can see all the machining marks in there. Very well done, very clean. And it does hold a lot of extra liquid in there. So you can stuff a whole bunch of cotton in there and just drip up a storm. I'm getting way more hits off of my dripper than I have with any of my other atomizers. So that is all the pieces. Now, to put this thing together, after of course you've built your coils in there, which we will do here in a second. So this piece goes on first, on those really tight O-rings on there. There we go. Then your airflow control goes on after that, and you line those up with the airflows on that inner ring. And then your top piece just twist right in, just like that. So that, my friends, is the brand new IGO-W7 from Youde Technologies. You can pick these up right now if you are wholesale from Magbay. And I'll have all the information below in the description. So let's go ahead and go into regular mode, talk about it a little bit more, vape on it, show you how it performs. All right, welcome back to regular mode. So now I went through and I showed you a little bit of how this device works. Let me show you how build looks on here. Okay, so here is what it looks like up close with the build, and this is the build I will show you how to make if you stick around at the end. This is a dual 5-wrap vertical coil with cotton. And you can see everything is all nice and juicy and saturated. Let's show you how this thing fires. Cracks and sizzles. Works really well. Actually going to use the last of this killer custard from Vapetastic, and I'll show you how it performs. Another cool thing that I do like about this, that you don't need to take the whole thing off if you don't want to. How I've been filling this thing up is just like that. I'll take off the top and I can drip right down in there and not worry about getting juice all over the place, messing up the O-rings. Because I figure the more on and off you do with the O-rings, you know, you're going to wear them out. So why not just do it this way? So let's go ahead and take a vape. It's 0.24. Ow, stabbed myself with Kenthal. And show you how this thing works on a 0.24 dual vertical coil. produces lots and lots and lots of vapor. Or like I said earlier, vapes like a train. Oh, I didn't even have the air holes all the way open. You open them all the way up. Again, I'll show you that. You can just twist this to open and shut. So that's with full airflow open. And if I do recall, I measured that out and it was 1/8 inch long by 1/16 high. Yeah, that's what it was. So you can also do mouth to lung if you're into that. Just kind of close off these air holes a little bit and I wouldn't suggest doing that with such a low end build, but you can, if you have a lower build in there, do that with an IGO-W7. So there you go, you guys. This is a 22 millimeter device, so it will sit mighty flush with any 22 millimeter 18650 device that you have. It does not have an adjustable 510 connection. And let's see, let's do a quick pros and cons before I end this out. There's really not many cons. Let's see, pros. Buildability on this is really awesome. The fact that they have the post holes, they have the negatives down on the deck, this makes it perfect for dual vertical coils. Airflow is great. Have that airflow ring, and when you open it up fully, it's good with even some of those really low sub ohms that I know a lot of us out here like to do. Stainless steel construction made with 3 different pieces. The fact that I can just unscrew this top portion and drip in there is awesome. The drip wells are fantastic. Just great. The fact that they're separated by the posts means that you can mix flavors. So say you have a strawberry and a blueberry and you want to mix them together, a strawberry and a banana, and you want to mix them together without actually mixing them, you can drip some in one, drip some in the other, and they're completely separated. They won't blend together, so you're firing them both at the same time. I kind of like that idea since I like to play around with different flavors. They've seemed to work and fire on all of my devices. 510 connection is nice and tight, so it's not going to fall off on you. Now, cons. What cons do I have on this? I don't think I have any cons. I mean, other than you can't adjust your 510 connection, but I mean, how often are you going to use that? I have a really short pin on this Stingray, and it still fires on here perfectly. So yeah, there's really no cons. This is all pros. This is a great device from Youde. And again, thank you to Youde Technologies and to Magbay Distribution for sending this along for review. I'm very happy with it. I have not put it down since I received it. Really hard to vape anything else since I had it. So there you go, you guys. That is my review and sort of tutorial on the new IGO-W7. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want, stick around after this video is over. It's going to go into the build portion where I build the 0.24 24 gauge dual vertical coil that I've been using in this video. So go ahead and stick around, you guys. And as always, vape on. Alright guys, thanks for hanging around for the build tutorial. I'm going to rebuild this dual vertical build with 24 gauge Canthal. So let me go ahead and pull off a couple pieces here. Okay, so let's go ahead and give ourselves 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stick our positive right into the center post. You can see that there. So next step is we take our negative leg, go underneath the negative post or screw, it's not really a post, and wrap it almost around it, almost, just like that. See, I wrapped around it this way. And then make sure that you tighten the negative down really, really, really tight, right? So that is not going anywhere. Then you adjust your positive to get it so it sits directly over the top of that drip well. Just like so. All right, so there you go. You can see that's your negative, that's your positive, went in that post hole, and it's lined up with the drip well right there. The main difference is you actually have to bend, so this goes in and then you tweak it a little bit with whatever tool you're using. Like I was using the Allen wrench, and you just bend it so it sticks right over, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there you go, all done. We got 2 vertical coils in there. Of course, we're gonna snug them up and make them look better and cut off all these crazy legs. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the legs off here, come back and do some test firing for you. Okay, so here you go. Do some pulse firing here. So you do that, and you come in and use your tweezers or your pliers and sort of squish them together just like that. So you do that a couple times until you get them perfectly squared up, glowing at the same rate and everything. Okay, so there we go. We're all set and done. There's our 2 vertical coils. You can see that they are situated right over the top of each one of those drip wells. So let's go ahead and throw some cotton on there. Okay, so here's my cotton. Just split that right in half, since these are fairly thick. Twist the end, just like so, and then you insert right into your coil and grab it with a pair of tweezers, or if you can, your finger. And I bunch up a whole lot of this stuff in there, as much as I can fit. So the more cotton you have in that drip well, the better off you are. And that's it, really, for wicking. So now we're looking like that. How I've been doing it is cutting it just below the screw head. So that way you have something that looks like that. 2 little tufts right there at the top. Make sure they're not too thick or you'll restrict your airflow. And let's see what we're looking at here. 0.25, 0.24 bouncing back. There we go. 0.24 now. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, so here we go. All said and done with our 2 little tufts. That is how you build and wick the brand new IGO-W7. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me down below. So if you did stick around to watch this part, I do appreciate you guys. So thank you for watching. And as always, Mini, vape on!